Wait, we can't say anything. Oh, okay. I tapped my vocabulary gone.
That's like 90 more crispy. That's more like 90%.
Okay, bro, get it.
Internet.
I'm not
What
lying.
is this? Hold on.
I'm not lying to you.
Where?
You say fucking like every single sentence.
GC time.
Okay.
I know.
Streams on,
Oh,
no
I
more
played
slur.
against this person before. We're
Okay,
creepy,
bro.
Okay.
Alright, well, we found.
Full team. Alright.
I feel like leading
Watch you pull, like,
Calyrex,
Wilfred or something.
Brady
Cheeto.
Smith made an AI Pokemon.
Watch you
code.
pull Wilfred. Please don't pull Wilfred.
Do I go?
Hold on. You should yeah. Sure now.
Wait, what?
Iron Hands looks insane in
Yeah.
this matchup.
Yeah, I agree. Do you
Oh my
agree
God,
with the
this-
Calyrex Chi lead? I just don't feel like leading anything else.
I guess what's my
Really?
rate?
Iron Hands Chi, the Iron Hands Calyrex probably better.
My friend.
Actually, yeah, you're pretty much right.
Oh my
about
God,
that.
they're
Fake out,
barely
fake out
behind
pressure.
me.
No, I'm saying lead Calyrex Iron Hands, but you know,
Eh, whatever. It'll be fine.
POV was not
Oh.
fun.
Alright, what do you rate? What do you rate me? Being X1 inside the
You see, you gotta go play Among Us.
Frig, okay.
Okay, you could just Dark Pulse and Low Kick if you really want to.
Double the Frig because I feel like there's a Volt
get
Switch
over
coming out.
here. Stop playing freaking-
This is
Yeah,
a
look
Volt
at somewhere
Switch.
out on the ship.
I will.
You should try and put it inside the Astral Barrage range.
Okay, yeah. So this is either a Terra Fairy Drum, and I don't know which.
Yeah, I feel like you just like snarl and low kick.
Yeah, you could Snarl, or you could just go straight for Dark Pulse on Free-Graph.
No, there's no reason not to snarl.
I think Snarl just covers more
800%.
plays because if Trick Room goes up, I don't lose immediately.
Yeah. Also, you don't take 800% from Terra Fairy Gleam.
You could be real and go for Wild Charge here.
Honestly, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, okay, that I would consider. I'll work out.
It might have just okay. That's fine because they're gonna Volt Switch for sure here. This is probably
Yeah.
AV Mirai. No, that's not. That's Specs.
It's not AVD.
No, it's not. That's Specs.
I don't think it's dropped.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's
Something's getting Wild Charge, which is pretty good.
They don't have any great switches to Wild Charge that aren't
Yeah,
that
my
don't take like.
hands. Okay.
That would
who
have been
it
so.
is.
If you would have just went straight for low kick, you would have just lost.
True.
Oh my god.
Alright, now
Yeah,
it's gonna fake out Chiyu.
So I definitely Terra Ghost into a low kick.
No, honestly, you should switch it out.
Into Calyrex?
No, because Turker's gonna get up, and then.
Actually, yeah, true.
Turker's gonna-
Yeah, but what is wasting Terra on? Honestly, you could just stack Chiyu.
I think you could just go Tergos Snar. No,
No, there's no point in Snarl doesn't
Yeah,
really
you
do
could just-
anything. So I
no, just not even Terra. Just not even Terra. Just sack
Yeah,
it. Just go.
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, and then
Snarl
low
low.
kick Iron Hands. Low kick hands. Break the Farig Sash, trust.
Okay,
Oh, that's bad.
I thought it would just drop. Yeah,
I thought I would
that's
too.
gonna drop though.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
Okay,
No,
they
it's not
definitely
because
said Trick
Trick Room
Room
gets
here.
up.
Yeah, Strict Room's up, and now Iron Hands is dead.
Though I have Terra Water.
Didn't come? Oh, maybe she went to Psycho Turtle.
Okay,
They had a
Charlie's
Calyrex.
mom, you're on stream. Don't say anything terrible.
Yeah, no, I muted him.
Okay.
Okay, there's no real good switch-ins here.
No. So, yeah, I think you should stay and go Terra Water Work.
Yeah, there's not much else to do here. I wonder how fast they are in Calyrex. Something tells
your
me their
min
min
speed-
speed.
No, you don't go in speed on team with Iron Hands. 'Cause you don't want to have like conflicting speed tiers. No, like Iron Hands a little bit
You're
slower.
completely right about that, yeah. I just know this player is kind of mid at spreads, to be honest. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that's a fast Calyrex.
Wait, you know the player you're facing?
I've played them like 2 or 3 times in the GC.
Just GC? Or just the GC?
Ooh. Oh.
Calyrex?
Both are bad here, but I'd say Rhydon's worse.
Yeah, because it just
No, because Calyrex dropped to a Lance.
yeah. Besides, now this forces them
How
to
many
either
turns does it
Lance, or they have to the drop on
They
the.
double your Calyrex here, 100%.
How many turns of Trick Room left?
There's like 3. Yeah.
I
Okay,
feel
you
like
just
you
look
could-
at the Calyrex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
look
at the
at- wait,
Calyrex and
Is Iron Hands faster?
likely.
Yeah,
I
just
look at the
protect.
Calyrex and I have a feeling
Protect,
they're gonna
protect.
Psychic.
No.
They're gonna hit the Iron Hands here, I have a feeling.
Yeah, me too.
Massive plot if you want.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, plot for sure.
And look.
Oh. Okay, so
Okay.
they are min speed. Okay. Well,
So you're right about them being pretty
Calyrex dies
terrible.
here.
Because
If
What you
Calyrex
should-
dies here.
don't on a team like this, you want your Iron Hands to be slower than your Calyrex on Trick Room.
Okay.
Reason being is
yeah, and now the special defense drop actually matters.
yeah. Reason being is you want to be able to get your Iron Hands and chip stuff down, and then Glacial Lance should be. And so yeah, now you need a double.
No. They have Miraidon in the back. So it's I protect Calyrex and I just go for the collision course into Miraidon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
Uh-huh.
attack with
It's not gonna
Rhydon
pick it up.
100% here.
But they had way more health than I remembered.
K will she's gonna crit. Right?
Yeah, you need reverse to crit.
Yeah, for sure I need that. Yeah.
Just collision course them around. You have to collision course them around in here.
I
Yo,
hate
Charlie,
you
you there?
guys.
Yeah,
Alright.
Dude,
there's the
hold on.
Minecraft server open.
I'm actually just
No.
gonna look at how much the first what you call it,
Oh, we're doing GC right now?
Psychic did.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, you need reverse to crit.
Are you
yeah, for
watching
sure.
back to the VOD? Oh my.
Yes.
Cheating? Bro, that's cheating.
Okay, how
It's
much
not
is Psychic?
cheating.
Oh wait, they Terra Fairy. Oh.
Oh.
I could have made that crazy read, but okay. How much did Psychic do?
It did 55 the first time. That's 100% a crit.
Yeah. Okay, so it's basically the Spadef drop might have mattered. Oh my god.
A crit? I don't know.
Okay, well I
Alright,
lose.
we just lost to it.
Yeah.
Sweet tie.
Not a good way to start the day. Oh my god. There's so many ways I could have went right, from the speed tie to the Spadef drop to the Miraidon Terra.
Yeah, Flarebolt footage won any of the game.
Okay, since my goal for this reset is to get 1720, which I feel is reasonable enough.
Yeah, that should be points.
What are you at right now?
I should be like at 1640 or something after this loss.
Oh yeah, no, then yeah, that's completely reasonable.
I need like what, 5 or 6 wins?
In
Yeah.
a row?
5 or 6 more wins than I have losses today.
Oh, alright. That's good.
So what does that mean? You have to go like what 12? You have to go like what 11, 4, something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you have the
Somewhere.
mental to put up with the GC?
I just kind of have to do it.
So Crispy, whenever your Worlds invite is on the line,
Okay, that's actually fair.
Yeah, because I don't get to like go to like 5 regionals, 6 regionals. You get what I mean? J-Dog,
Honor.
okay.
J-Dog.
Yo,
No, if they're on
cut-
day 3 and they're this low, it's not
Genre,
really Yeah.
genre G Trasinki.
Okay, okay, since this is just
that. I think you
standard
should go
week.
Cower Shield.
Yeah, I mean, with Crydon and Iron Hands to the back. I feel like that's just the easy way to go about this.
Yeah, force the on the Dozo.
Yeah, because Terra Water Iron Hands should deal with Dozo.
Also, I love how me and Charlie just have the same profile picture, but his is slightly zoomed out.
Okay, what are they leading here? I feel like Crydon might be led. No.
I think I might see Crowdon Bourbonnet lead, maybe, or like start Weezing lane.
Funny would it be if they counter led you?
This isn't
That-
really like
that's
much of a
close
bad
to the counter.
position. This isn't really much of a bad position, but I feel like it just
Yeah,
comes down
oh
to
yeah, you're
speed
fine.
ties.
I feel like you can just like barrage and heat wave,
Risk it.
or yeah, protect and snarl also work.
Are they gonna Terra here?
Then
But-
yeah,
I feel like Heat Wave is just more the more
probably
consistent
could.
clip.
But no, if you snarl, they
Heat wave.
get a free spore.
Yeah, because they either
Yeah,
let
they
their
just don't
bonnet go
spell
down,
faster.
or they waste their Terra. Waste that Terra means they like can't Terra the Dozo or the Core later. Okay, they're terrasifying probably the bonnet. Okay, the Calyrex. Okay, too
Join.
dark.
Oh, the cat's back.
Crispy, join.
No.
No,
Yes.
get out.
Please.
Cool.
Okay, that might have just spored the Chiyu, but I'm not sure.
Oh,
Okay, they went for the brainless play.
Damn.
Okay, who'd they miss? Okay, Brute Bonnet. Okay, that's the one I'd rather
Pretty
miss.
bad, actually.
Okay, I'm thinking about
Hold on, if
switching
this
into
is-
Crydon.
You know, the Sucker Punch range, you couldn't. Yeah, switch to Crowdon. Heat Wave.
Yeah. Was thinking the same thing.
That's not Sucker Punch,
It's
but switch to Crowdon Heat Wave.
Or
Definitely
Don't
not
spore.
sucker range, even if
Wait,
it's proto
oh, they
attack.
suck. Alright. Oh yeah, no. That play from them was completely brainless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know what it covers. Like, it covers for like Astro
what-
and stuff. Like,
It covers for everything. Like it covers for an offensive play, but since I made defensive play, they
Yeah.
just kind of got They made the wrong call.
But you're Terra Ghost CSR, so you can't really tear out of the weakness, right?
Yeah. Okay, it is booster
Alright, yeah.
defense. Sign Sucker Punch won't KO. Okay, they might just switch in
Or who
Dozo
actually
Geary
runs
here.
something other than booster defense.
Okay, look at that. Okay, it is Dozo Geary.
I mean, oh
Okay,
yeah.
but I have Iron
Definitely Dozo.
Hands,
Alright.
so Iron Hands makes this easy.
alright, you want to keep your Chiyu still alive though.
Yeah, I switched Chiyu into Iron Hands and a Collision Course.
I think he goes Chiyu into Calyrex now.
Oh, that puts it at way bigger of a risk.
Yeah, what if he just he could just earthquake.
Yeah, an Earthquake.
Earthquake
would
does not KO Calyrex.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know,
breaks
but it
the
breaks his
sash.
stash.
Hit. Okay, I missed
you
two
missed
heat
it.
waves already. Okay.
Chiyu. Stop
Amazing.
being
I'm
like.
so proud of you.
No, I don't think they're Earthquake on this. They're probably Wave Crash,
No.
Order Up, Body Press.
Wait, hold on. What?
No,
color?
don't risk it. Don't risk it. Don't
They're-
risk it.
No, they're.
Because it's Booster. Booster Defense.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Chiyu's super valuable for this endgame. Yeah, just
Yeah, it
switch
is.
hands.
We'll
Yeah.
switch it out.
Yeah, it's the most important Pokemon in this matchup, arguably.
Yeah. Don't
Because
definitely
it
don't
just
want
knocks
to
out the
Sure.
Brute Bonnet and Calyrex.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like, the
Calyrex
main
is definitely
goal
in,
is to
heat wave
preserve
range.
Chiyu. Knock out Dozo and have Chiyu for the back.
Start hurting.
Okay, it's Helmet Rest. I already know that's a set.
Alright, wait. You could just fake out and switch to CSR.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm about to do.
Alright.
Since its moveset is Order Up, Body Press, Rest, Sleep Talk.
Again, I don't think Dozo is a skilled Pokemon to use.
It isn't. I brought it to a regional.
It's just this regulation. You just put the two most you just put the most hyper offensive Pokemon on it, and then you just lead those.
Do I Terra Ghost
Do
here?
enough damage.
Do I Terra
Yeah.
Ghost Astral?
Go Ash.
Mm,
Yep.
Yeah, they only threaten with Order Up, which doesn't do that much. So I win the War of Attrition.
That's a rare one with Doza.
Yeah, that's just because the set is
What
kind
item
of
do you
bad.
think the Also, something important to remember: Tatsugiri, even if it's can outspeed Calyrex Shadow.
Yeah, because it's slow.
Not that slow.
47. 147.
Okay. I'm assuming they just take the opportunity to order up the Calyrex. Yeah. Is this enough? No, not at all.
Wait, hold on. Does switch to Chi-Yu beats Ruin, Astro?
I'll just get it anyways. So just take the time to knock out the Chi-Yu. The Tatsu.
No, but I feel like it might be pretty valuable to get your Chi-Yu in position.
Actually, you're probably right. Yeah.
No, hold on. Never mind. No.
Actually, no,
Just give it to
because
Tatsu.
if they bring in Bonnet, then
Yeah.
they can just then they pin me because I either Sucker Punch the Calyrex and then like basically if I make a defensive play, Chiyu gets knocked out by Muddy Water. Oh my god. Okay, I did need that. Oh my god. Okay, now it's time for rest talk.
This is super interactive gameplay.
Yep. Amazing.
Okay.
It's almost
so-
as if Dozo sucks. Hashtag screw Dozo. Hashtag all my homies hate Dozo.
Bring in Chi-Yu. You need the damage.
But then I risk it
Hashtag
getting
we
knocked
should
out.
we should,
Because
we
Sleep
should
Talk picks a
liquidate
random
Dozo.
then you just.
target.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, and Koraidon is like the least valuable Pokemon right now.
If you're Encore Disable Rider,
Okay, yeah, it's
So
fast
that's a
asleep.
really bad stat.
Okay, what do they roll? Preferably.
if it's body press another Koraidon slab,
Okay. This is potentially really bad. Depends on how much.
did you go Astro Barrage? I think you. Yeah. You do that.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to roll rest this turn.
I mean, rest would probably be the much preferred attack here. Okay, it's basically 1 in 6 if Calyrex goes down. Sleep Talk, okay. Okay,
I think you bring
So-
an Iron Hand too.
yeah, because Astral Barrage always picks up, so I just take the damage on Tutatsu.
Yeah.
Okay, do I go for Wild Charge to try to get the KO, or do I just Drain Punch?
It's probably Focus Sash.
Yeah.
Target the Tatsu with Drain Punch just in case.
Yeah. Imagine this is somehow a roll.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, I don't think it should be. Okay, yeah. Good. Hope this is Scarf Chi-Yu, just so I could get off an attack into the,
Heat Wave range.
yeah. I'm pretty sure they just lose to Chiyu now.
That's it. Now you just sack your Iron Hands.
And then get in Chiyu. How many turns of Sun
Yeah.
do I have left? Brute Bonnet, yeah, that's probably the better one to bring in here. Actually, I'm not even
That's
sure
a
this
lot
is
of HP.
Sack, because Iron Hands has a lot of health.
Yeah, that's not even gonna
Yeah,
die.
just,
No, just Astral.
yeah, just, I mean,
Astral Dry Punch.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is Sash. This pretty much covers all plays. He said, don't think I need Calyrex anymore.
you don't.
I'm trying
I'll
like
be sporing the Iron Hands here, which is the worst case scenario. I'll take it.
that's big damage still. And that already sets a turn of speed. Well, not
Okay.
speed,
Sleep.
sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna protect
Um,
Calyrex and hope I wake
Yeah,
up.
I think you just
just
sack your Calyrex.
Wait, what?
I think you just sack your Calyrex because you want to get Chiyu in as quick as possible. This whole sun.
Oh, yeah. No, this is the last turn of Sun.
No, it doesn't matter then. Just sack your Calyrex then.
Yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right. One of the few ways I lose this is if Iron Hands doesn't wake up and I miss a Heat Wave. That's pretty much the only way I lose this.
Yeah, that's an important heat wave. Get to
Okay, never mind. I don't think Muddy Water would
This
kill
thing
after
kill him.
this.
even with Sucker Punch chip.
Are-
Oh, is
Miss an Iron
Two.
Spore or Muddy Water.
it's the Sucker Punch and Muddy Water because
Heat Wave and Drain Punch. Have they tarot yet? Yeah,
Go.
they tarot Dark to Calor. Yeah. Helping. Oh.
probably just going for helping on Sucker Punch again. But yeah, you're not gonna die to this unless it crits,
Don't miss.
dude. Okay, that's the one that doesn't matter.
Okay. Please, Iron Hands, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Does the Astral Barrage knock out Iron Hands from here?
Yeah, beads around. But remember, the Calyrex is at about 50%. So Heat Wave should just go.
Yeah, it took 50%
Hey,
and
Fonda's
Life
my
Orb.
favorite backseater.
Okay,
Fonda's
so
my
it's
favorite
basically
backseater, Loki.
okay, since basically it's just if this Heat Wave misses, I lose.
To you, I'm turning you into a sushi roll. If you...
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I thought it missed for a second.
Yeah, because you're staying delayed a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that actually scared me.
This is why you should never run Chiyu.
Yep. Midmon.
Aren't you international?
Fish needs glasses, eh? You know what? I should just get my cat to eat the fish.
Okay. Ride on them, ride on.
Yeah, that's what Walker sent me. I'm gonna make edits to his team, but I do not know what to do to his team because it's not good. His last one was
Wait, what-
Toxic
yeah,
what's-
They-
So the
Right,
reason
do
why
the
that,
team.
This is what he
so the
sent
reason
me
why that is
originally.
not.
This is what he sent me originally.
Wait,
I
you
have
should
to-
not be leaking his team on stream.
Actually, yeah, good
No,
point.
it's only on the Discord call that you guys can see the team.
Okay.
On stream, it's
I am
only streaming
blind.
the OBS.
Okay. I don't want to mention what's on here because, like, actually, it's not.
I already
cooking
mentioned
anyway,
one,
so,
Ron.
dude, that's
But like,
ass.
there's
Dude, that's
just
suck.
alright. Like, listen, there's just too many anti synergies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Bro is not Michael Zhang.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just too many
Yeah, I told him.
too many
run
anti synergies for something that don't be good.
Yeah, I told him just to run Michael Zhang's team because like that's the one we're
No,
right
no,
on,
don't
and
do that. No. He's not Michael Zhang. Do not run Michael Zhang's team unless you are Michael Zhang.
that's better than this.
Michael Zhang's teams are like good. they're actually like really good if you like learn how to play them.
Rhydon is not good, dude. Rhydon Toxapex is not good.
You
It's
do
just
do you
magic
not even
card.
realize the amount of teams Michael Zhang has built that are actually like really good that you just don't even realize are good that he built.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Like he
Yeah,
built
like,
the original
there's
Michael.
cooking, and then there's that.
Like he built the majority of Zamazenta teams.
Yeah. Those were good. What the
The
Rhydon the Rhydon thing is not good.
Okay, so there's some Rhydon Ho-Oh stuff.
Like you just go. It's either Chiyu Calyrex or Calyrex Iron Hands.
Rhydon lead
I feel like Iron Hands is just a safe thing to lead here. The only thing I really fear is
Yes, our Iron Hands.
the only thing I fear here is Sacred Fire Burns. Okay, what's the last one though?
Chiyu in the back. Chiyu.
Then I feel like we're so weak to the Trick Room.
So do I go Gastrodon?
I don't know. I think it's your decision.
I feel like it's all these mons do well. Because like Tropius can have Wide Guard and it could have
It's not Tropius.
Tailwind. But yeah, it's probably not
It's not
Tropius. Actually, wait.
It's either Gastrodon or Chiyu.
I want to say Gastrodon because Chiyu doesn't provide too much. Like, yeah, it's the fastest thing on my team, but Calyrex still outspeeds the rest.
Yo, Charlie left us, unfortunately.
Had to mute him the whole.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, they're really struggling to find out what to bring here. Frgraph and Ogerpon. Okay.
They're going full Trick Room route this game.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, I feel like you just go.
Maybe
tonight that my dreams may let me know all the stars are closer.
Okay, I feel like I just double the Frgraph with Drain Punch and...
No. He's gonna follow me. He's gonna.
Yeah.
Just follow me. No, just.
Oh,
you don't want
it's
to kill the
completely fine.
Ogerpon. You don't want to kill the
fine because
Yeah,
we have Gastrodon and Iron Hands, which are both slower than his 2 Trick Room sweepers.
yeah,
Right, do you want to switch in Gastrodon for Calyrex?
No, because that's risking like a Power Whip or if they just don't set Trick Room.
Why would he power whip into Calyrex?
Okay, is he not setting up Trick Room, or is he just... Okay.
He's probably Ivy Cudgeling and set Trick Room. Right, that's low kick range.
Okay, but I don't think I want it knocked out yet. I think I want to keep it for a little bit.
You want to knock out? You want to? Oh yes.
Switch out your Calyrex and the Gastrodon and Drain Punch the Ogerpon.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Yeah,
was
I
thinking.
agree. Yeah, I was thinking.
I take a lot as well.
You're taking about like 60%, not 60%, like 60 HP. You probably out heal it with Drain Punch.
But Iron Hands moves
Drain
first.
Punch goes first.
Yeah, but next turn.
Okay, next turn, what are you hitting to heal that?
Burger, because Gastrodon will
Yeah,
KO
you're not.
the
Okay,
Ogerpon.
you're definitely not out healing.
Okay, did they power...
If you Power Whip this slot, I actually switch.
Okay. I was afraid they'd power up the Iron Hands.
Our whip would have been so cringe.
Okay, so...
Earth Power, Gastrodon's slower than Iron Hands, right?
Yeah, Gastrodon's slower than Iron Hands for sure. Does Drain Punch kill from this range, or do I just low kick?
Don't risk it. Okay.
Now they're in a pretty bad position, I would say.
Yeah, they're a little bit out of position.
Yeah, because
So,
now
like, they
my
don't get
Trick Room
the-
attackers are here.
Their Trick Room attackers are slower than yours, but if they reset Trick Room, then our faster attackers go in.
I'm assuming it's Miraidon Blursa on the back.
I'm guessing it's gonna be like Miraidon Iron Hands.
Oh, you're right. They have the Iron Hand as well.
That's just gonna drop. You think low kick picks up?
Yeah, it picks up.
Oh.
Ho-Oh, okay. So it's Ho-Oh Miraidon on
Ho,
the back?
Ho,
Okay,
Iron Hand?
why'd they set up
Or Ho,
Trick
Iron
Room?
Hand?
Were they that
They
afraid of
usually-
Calyrex? Okay, they
Can
have...
you yawn the Ho?
And then do what with Iron Hands?
Locust tomorrow?
I feel like they're gonna Terra Fairy.
Listen,
Honestly, you could just double Ho-Oh and make it a 2-on-1 for the rest of the game.
no. Because it's a Terragrass or Ho or something to take the wild trick. I think you should just low
Okay,
kick
let's
that. No,
throw. Basically, no matter what.
mana. Terra water low kick it.
I have a really good feeling they're gonna Terra Fairy. Actually, are they?
Yes.
Yes.
No, because like even if they Terra Fairy, you could just we're gonna be taking wild charge equal.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Because Deagly wouldn't kill if they did Terra Fairy.
Even if they Terra Fairy, you could just wild charge next turn.
Yeah.
So
Like,
like, why
unless
risk
they
it?
doubled the
Right.
hands with Brave Bird, Deagly.
Hands and throw. I leave him like that.
Okay, Hootie Terra. It could have very much been Ho. Oh, look at that. Okay. Can't say I knew it,
Alright,
but I
so
knew
now-
it.
Well, the
Dude,
next
it was
range
so
is wild
obvious.
charge.
But like, it doesn't matter.
Oh, use Protect. Okay, yeah, that's probably the easiest play to make for them. How much does...
Wild charge range on Miraidon.
It's definitely a wild charge range. No, wait, it's not.
Yeah.
Deagly...
And they can't lock into Electro Drift. Deaglim should not be KOing. Might KO Gastrodon, but it's not gonna be KOing.
Okay, wait, I get a guaranteed win. Because I just yawn
Yawn.
Ho and wild charge the Miraidon.
Wild charge.
Yeah, this should be a guaranteed win now.
No, that's how you play some. No, that's how you play around Miraidon.
No, that's
You
not even
use
how you,
the fact that
that's
it
not
has
even how
the
you
ability
played
not
it.
to
They just
protect.
set up Trick Room for, to be honest, no reason.
Yeah, and that's the way you should not be playing against Calyrex Shadow teams as the Miraidon player, because
Yeah.
basically what happened with them is they set Trick Room and then they're focusing too hard on the Shadow Rider to the point where the other Pokemon around it just beat it.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, this is educational content, by the way.
Okay, wait, so Trick Room's ending, I assume.
I wasn't even talking.
Okay, Sons, I'm gonna bring in... I'm gonna sack the Shadow
you
Rider.
just-
Get back to what you're doing. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, sacking Shadow Rider is probably the better play here.
Yeah, it actually is optimal not to Ice Beam here. I'll explain why.
I'm
Because
protecting.
if you Ice Beam and you get the freeze and then they get the 1-turn wake, you lose.
Yeah, I'm just protecting, just to keep the Gastrodon safe.
And freeze and sleep cannot overlap.
Brave Bird, okay, so they lost.
Yo, how we doing?
Which one?
Yeah.
And I'm
Nice.
being educational, Connor.
Oh no.
Okay, now we got
What, are you gonna
Pokemon
touch
sleeping
kids?
in Electric Terrain. Pretty funny.
No, I'm teaching them how you're supposed to play around Shadow Rider as a Miraidon player.
Don't do what they did. Don't set up Trick Room.
Don't set a Trick Room. And
Oh
if you're
yeah,
gonna-
yeah.
If you're gonna
Don't
do a
stealth.
choreograph based gameplay, do not be leading Rock Bond. Lead Miraidon.
Yeah, like they played it like they're gonna go all Trick Room mode.
Honestly,
which
no.
would've been
With
threatening.
your team specifically, I don't mind the Rock Pond lead with your team specifically, but like,
If you're
on
gonna do that,
standard
lead
CSR.
Rock Bond Miraidon.
also yeah, that would also be better.
Yeah, I feel like I just had the better
Well,
tools to handle Trick Room.
We just get the animations.
Because the
like
combination of
when we-
Iron Hands and Gastrodon just kind of beats Blursa and Iron Hands and Miraidon and all that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
definitely the better bring here.
Did you update the record?
Okay, I'm gonna update it right now. 23-9.
Pretty good.
Okay, 1663.
What's up, weirdos? I'm back.
Do you think if someone has really good GC performances, like really, really good, like wins majority of them, and then it goes maxes out their locals, think they can get a Worlds invite?
Yeah.
Potentially. Actually, I don't
With
think so.
0
Actually.
event points, then yeah.
What is that?
Hey,
That's about
if you win the GCs, then yeah.
That's about 700. About 700. No, that doesn't get there. You're
Yeah,
gonna get
that's
close.
I'm 790 right now, and I don't think it's enough.
No, what that comes down to is it comes down to how many do well at ICs, and how many different regional winners there are.
Okay. So this is my first swordfish of the tournament. I definitely lead Gastrodon here.
Yeah, Gastron's CSR just like look into this.
Yeah, exactly, because they have no tailwind unless it's tailwind. Have Crydon and either.
Groudon, you want to be able to reset, and then Iron Hands, I want to say.
Go in Volcarona would Loki be fire.
Actually, yeah, actually no. Iron Hands is probably better just in case they do set up Trick Room.
Yeah. The combination, I might do some testing around with CSR Groudon, Iron Hands. Like it's been really good for a run.
Yeah, what I found out is that Iron Hands is one of the best mons in
Did
this
you say
format.
Maridon?
No, CSR Groudon, Iron Hands.
Yeah, no, Iron Hands is like top 3 mon in the format.
Yeah, I honestly
seeing it
agree.
right
Just
now.
because it does well into like pretty much every restricted, like Tropius, Crydon, who can handle.
You know,
with
it's
support.
mandatory on Maridon. That's why I think
Maridon.
AV Maridon is bad. Because if you have AV Maridon, then you don't have AV Iron Hands.
Ooh,
Oh,
that ended in a 10. That's
so-
your win.
okay. The only reason why I brought this team
Easy
is because I
dubs,
didn't
easy
have
dubs.
plans to do Swordfish with the other teams. So, the one time I play Swordfish is the one I disconnect. So, GG's.
Yo, you should have like a
Gastro-
celebratory animation when someone else disconnects.
Oh.
No.
Okay,
It's
I'm top
15.
16. Yeah. Okay. This is going well. With 1 or 2 more wins, and I should be in points range.
Man, I really wish I would have registered for the GC. My team actually probably would have cooked this meta.
Oh, which one?
Shut
Loki,
up,
my
it's illegal.
Milwaukee team would have cooked. Milwaukee team is like perfect for a GC.
My Milwaukee team is not, but it's good.
Yeah,
but
no. Your Milwaukee team's too like best of 3 OTS type for a GC.
It's too like balancey. Like it's really weak to like
Yeah.
random like covert cloaks.
Okay, when am I gonna find a trainer? Do you guys think there's
Like the
gonna be
thing is
enough
with
people for
best
top
of 1
32?
OTS, you never know when you're gonna kill Sandberg.
Yeah. Kale
Okay.
Sandberg, we were referencing NAIC top
Fire
8 where
Ferret
they
at
lost because they played
1693. Okay,
twice.
and it's Terapagos Zacian. What I expected to
That is
play.
a but that I've never seen, but I feel like that's actually kind of smart. Kind of like that.
It's a
Not
potentially
with the
okay
space surrounding it.
combo.
I think that's nice. Because
Okay.
like Zacian's like pretty good at like, beating Maridon and stuff, but Pagos typically struggles around. So if you take stuff around it, take stuff around the Pagos that beat Maridon, I feel like that's quite an interesting team.
Is this a Tropius game?
I like.
I can't really tell.
So wait, how is
wait,
Iron
it
Hands so
definitely
bad?
is,
and,
it
like,
definitely
at the end,
is.
Like,
Because
becomes
my
this
thought
good?
process is, the only way, which we call like, I have to Terra to beat Zacian, but then I'm weak to Terra Starstorm, so wide guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna lead Iron Hands just so I have fake out pressure with Calyrex Tropius in the back.
Crispy, the reason why I did so bad was, first off, I don't feel like people, because the metagame, that metagame is a lot more based around Intimidate cycling. While,
Yeah. I mean, there was only really one Intimidator.
okay, but that Intimidator was on like, at the end was on like 60% of the.
Okay, who are they leading?
I mean, to be
Grimmsnarl,
fair, Iron Hands is
Tropius.
pretty good into that Intimidator.
Okay,
Not
they're,
really.
they're definitely gonna. Actually, wait. I think this is a free fake out into the Grimmsnarl because then that means it can't tear
Also,
apart
now
us.
Iron Hands counters a lot of restricteds.
The fighting type is so good.
Yeah, I know. And Iron Hands so happens to honestly right now probably be the best fighting type. Urshifu's washed.
It's not that Urshifu's washed, it's just
Ooh,
it doesn't
that's a
fit the
crazy
meta right
take,
now.
especially since
No,
like,
no, I know that was a joke.
Okay,
not washed, it's
they're,
just
they're
Iron
not
Hands.
gonna Terra Grim. They're
Okay.
not gonna Terra Grim. Okay, look at that.
Also,
Look at
Miraidon's
me.
the restricted.
dude, I'm half expecting a
Clout Grim.
cover cloak style.
Oh, hey, look at that. Okay, bro. To be fair, that's probably
Just predict that. Oh, no, it's
Yeah.
not.
because you don't want to waste a
Because you
Terry
want-
Ghost on the Grimmsnarl when there's a Tropic Ghost right there.
I think you can just go collision course and
Yeah,
drain
but
punch.
games
to throw.
last longer, so like the light clay is actually gonna make a lot more of a difference.
Okay. Are
No,
they gonna
this
Thunder Wave?
Eric
That's
Rios
the thing.
Alex Gomez.
Because I'm
ran
afraid
cover
of a
cloak
Thunder Wave right
Grimmsnarl.
now.
I don't think. Well, it's not gonna carry Gastrodon.
I just want the speed. Actually, wait, I have Tropius in the back, so I shouldn't worry about it
Yeah.
too much. He's like, just set up Tailwind.
And drain punch.
Yeah.
Drain punch is stronger than Vargas.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I expected.
It's actually not the worst if you get paralyzed here.
Okay, wait, why'd they Calm Mind here? I mean, like, they don't get knocked out, but, like, they're in a really bad position.
Like you're not getting knocked out. But that's gonna be a ton
Hey,
of damage.
Like, just eat its straws.
Because like this is gonna do. I'm assuming. Let's just say around 30%.
Oh my god, okay, wait,
That's still less than
that's in Reflect? My god, okay. So next turn, I definitely low kick and I attack the Grim with Korai.
No, drain punch is stronger than Loki.
Against Tropius?
Also, the collision course, yeah,
I'm
it is.
thinking they'd Terra.
Unless you trust. I don't think they Terra here. Because Baby Starstorm's stronger, and I don't think regular Starstorm is. I don't think Terra Starstorm is going to be able to pick up Greta. The collision course, the Grimmsnarl first off.
Actually,
Make
yeah.
sure you collision course the Grimmsnarl.
Yeah, not Blitz.
So that covers for an instance. And then.
Oh, you're right, because I definitely want pivot. Oh, hey, okay, I knew they'd Terra the Pago, so that's why I low kicked. I love ignoring advice.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it was the
I
right
love
call.
ignoring advice from my
Dude,
regional
low kick
champion
is only,
friend.
dude, low kick is 5 BP stronger than drain punch.
Against Starstorm or
Yes,
big
against
one.
Terra. Yes, it is 80 BP against Terra Pagos.
I thought it'd be much heavier.
Baby is 40.
Baby's literally
Well-
20. No, oh, it's 40. I thought it was 20.
It's
Yeah,
40.
it's like really weak against Baby.
I thought it'd be like 60 against regular and then like 100 against
Yeah.
Stellar.
Well,
Yeah, no,
because Baby Starstorm is literally just call it Baby Starstorm.
Okay.
Baby Turtle.
It's literally just a turtle. Like it's a turtle with some rocks in it.
Okay, they definitely bring in Zacian here. Yeah.
Yeah. I've slowly been starting to talk like my US conflicts teacher, and it's actually insane.
Okay, I feel like I just let both these mons go down.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta do that, and
I think you can low kick the put it in a heat wave range.
I don't have Chiyu in the back. I have Tropius Calyrex. That's right, but that puts him in
Ah.
Astro Barrage.
Yeah.
Okay, click Calm Mind. Click Calm
Yeah.
Mind, please, bro. Click Calm Mind.
Call mind for the culture.
Okay,
Okay.
wait.
Sure.
dude, you're not surviving.
You're not. No.
Okay. Okay, I can't tell if this is substitute Pagos or Earth Power. Is substitute still ran?
No.
That-
In this economy,
No.
If it's ran, it definitely did not.
Okay.
So I think you can go helping hand psychic onto the Pogos. So I want to see
Yeah.
how it picks up.
It has a Calm Mind up, that's the thing.
I'm very used to Life Orb, so I calcs are probably off of this set, but
Hold on, let me judge. I ran the match for a
Okay.
while.
I definitely Terra Ghost
Yes,
here.
it absolutely. Wait, hold on. Is that with helping hand?
yeah.
Oh, absolutely, that KOs.
Wait, from +1? From +1 Tropius?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, since you're telling me Helping Hand Psychic from Sash Calyrex, KO's Tropius, when it's +1
No, that's literally
special
on 1
defense.
HP without helping hand. Yeah, no, it absolutely kills.
Okay, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you.
At least you're gonna think it's set, right?
Unless he's like max Spidef.
I can't say I knew it, but why did he target the...
You target down the threat.
Okay, now I lose.
Yeah, target down the
now I
threat,
lose. Okay.
I want to calc that.
Yep, thank you guys.
That's a weird spread then. That's like some crazy spread.
Again, I don't trust Crispy's internal damage calc.
Actually, I probably shouldn't
Dude,
either. I mean, what's his last good regional result?
Jesus.
Literally like a week ago.
Top cut. Top 8.
I literally just top cut.
So you're 252, modest, 252 tendering.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it based off like a tender. I'm gonna do it based off like a.
Oh, if it's
I was gonna do
standard
it top
Pagos, then
two.
that kills.
Psychic, helping
Okay.
hand.
I hate losing, not because like it puts me at a large deficit. It just makes me like lose my progress.
Yeah. Crispy, that does. Crispy, that's 34,
40.
30, 40, 41. That was probably around 45%.
No, that Pagos is that exact 40%.
I might just do the stream tomorrow, like where I just check if I make the top 16 and just continue updating.
Alright. Let's see it.
Yeah, because I know this one's good.
At least finish out this game though, because you're already in. You don't want all those points.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do like most of my games today.
Mousy Mo 18. Alright.
Calyrex Dustmane.
Bye.
Necrozma Dustmane. Not Calyrex Dustmane, no.
What? Just make it a section. What are we doing?
Then I either lead Crydon, Calyrex, or Iron Hands right next to it. I feel like there's not much punishment for leading Calyrex. Because like Dustmane with Terra can punish Crydon and plus Rain Dance. Because they're definitely leading Torn. But Landers can easily counter Iron Hands, so I feel like that's just the best play. Tornadus and Landorus, okay. Knew it. Okay. Bleakwind Storm shouldn't, what you call it, pick up a... Okay. I Tailwind and I just... Barrage. They could very well double attack here, but I doubt it. Okay, they did Bleak Wind.
You went for White Guard, right?
No, I went for Tailwind.
Your talent.
Yeah. So let me calc +1 Astro Bra. Okay, now my screen's breaking because of course. Okay, Calyrex, Focus Sash. Why is there not a Focus Sash spread on? Okay, anyways, Terror. Ghost. Into Landers. Helping Hand. Where's Helping Hand? Okay, it gets a KO into Bulky Water, so definitely. Okay. I definitely just Helping Hand Astral Barrage.
Helping Hand.
Terra Ghost.
Make sure Talon went up. Look to make sure it went up, just in case it didn't go like taunt or something goofy. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
I
should go
definitely
Helping Hand
wasn't
Terra Ghost.
looking at the screen. Wait, but what did the Tornadoes click?
Bleak went and missed?
Because they didn't click a Prankster move, so I'm assuming this is double miss. Okay, I'm completely just watching the VOD again.
That's fine.
Yeah. Plus, the VOD's slow.
You just focus on your match. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, this should definitely KO. Unless it's this has to be Spadef boosting Landorus for this to not KO.
Issa in the chat.
He's been in the chat for like, this was like the first game. Like,
Oh, it's just Bleak went double miss.
okay. That's what you get for using Tornadoes. Okay,
Yeah,
this
you
is
used the best talent
Necrozma.
for Tropius.
Okay, this is Necrozma and Kyogre in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Helping in Psychic. Do you think Helping in Psychic just picks up Kyogre?
I'm gonna.
Wait, does Necrozma get Wagger?
It doesn't. However, I'm gonna wide guard just in case there's Scarf.
Alright.
Plus, it's not like it's threatened much, anyways. So I think I'm fine. Just they quit.
Oh, cancel. Cool.
Okay, 2 turns, easy.
Yeah, that's what you get for using like the worst talent setter. Just like use Tropius.
Exactly. Like, even if they landed both Bleak Winds, unless they got a speed drop into Calyrex, it didn't even matter.
Alright, so here's my ranking of talent setters. Okay, so number 1, Zekrom. Because remember, Zekrom gets talent.
Unpopular opinion, but Zerkrom is not even a good Tailwind setter. Just like run D-Dance or a choice. Like run D-Dance or choice.
Okay, you don't understand.
Scale
Zekrom
Shot.
gets talent.
Yes, it gets it, but so many Pokemon get Tailwind.
Okay, but Zekrom gets talent.
Okay, good point. Image. Try and find that one meme I posted about that one Mon with Tailwind. Okay, look, it's your forehead.
Okay, bro.
Okay, an opposing trainer has been found. Peanut. I played against them yesterday.
Is this the...
Oh, wait, this
Yeah.
is... Okay. Try and remember how the game went. Okay, wait, this is the one where... Okay, so I think turn 1, they led Calyrex Ogerpon. Let me go check the Terra.
I'm already looking.
Okay, loss. Okay, all the information I need is the Calyrex Terra. They know I'm Terra Water on hands.
I think you played him day 1.
Was it day 1? Okay, wait, time is running out. Okay, I lead Calyrex, and I definitely lead either Crydon, Hands, or Tropius. Okay, I led Calyrex, Hands
I think
last.
you played him off stream.
Did I play him
You
off?
played them off stream. Yeah, I just checked all 3 VODs.
I might have played them off stream. Okay, I remember the end game. I tried getting switches to Tropius, but they ended up I know they end up. Okay, okay. So, Calyrex Smeargle. Okay, they might bring in Fergraph, but I don't really care. If I were them, I'd switch Smeargle for Fergraph, making a hard read, but they're not me, so I'm just gonna double the Smeargle. I almost always double the Smeargle. It's just the easy play to make. Wait, did they actually switch it to Fergraph? Ogerpon, okay. It takes a big chunk. I'm pretty sure they're terrified of Calyrex. Yeah.
I think you haven't played this person. I think you were referencing the Hard Trick Room person from
No.
last stream.
No, because the end game was Calyrex and Miraidon in Trick Room. And I lost. Okay, that doesn't pick up, but it does a good amount. Okay, Terra Water, but I Drain Punch the Ogerpon, Tropius, and Koraidon.
Should walk Gastrodon.
I'm thinking Astrobot and is the time you played, they Glacial Lance and they just Wood Hammered with the Iron Hands. So I want it gone.
Oh. Okay. I feel like I'm just gonna go for follow me, but
I mean, if they
Yeah,
go for follow me, then I'm still fine.
I'm McMid, so it's fine.
What is the FPS right now? Oh my god. You seen this?
We're at 3. We're at 3.
It says 30 FPS on my on my
That's not 30.
yeah.
3.
Yeah, it was probably
We're in the
30.
negatives, bro.
So that means my Switch is bugging out.
That's not a good sign.
Okay, so maybe my internet is messing with me right now. Or that really just can't handle the pure. Oh my god.
Yeah, Calyrex is strong.
Yeah, I could tell. Feels so good to finally use Calyrex Shadow. Okay, they're bringing in Smeargle. Okay.
That's how I felt at Atlanta. Because I'm like, okay, I'm done getting bullied by these Shadow Rider players. I'm going to become one.
Okay, so what do I do here? They get Spore, they get Fake Out. Fake Out. The Iron Hands.
Yeah.
They could Spore it, but they're kind of wasting their own Trick Room turns at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Right, egg just.
I'm completely fine with sacking. Don't get a speed drop. Okay, okay.
Okay. Speed boost actually would have been really good. I think you can sack. I think no, you sack Shadow Rider here
Yeah.
and Drain Punch the Zero.
Because it's not like Miraidon's like the biggest threat either. Wait, are they switching to Miraidon right now? Oh, they don't even have Miraidon. Okay. They're
Urshifu. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Water Foo.
Okay.
Which Water Foo isn't even that good right now either. Oh wait, their Calyrex speed ties my Iron Hands.
Okay.
Okay.
That's just important info to have.
And they know I'm wide guard on Tropius, so I think I'm just gonna low kick the Calyrex right now and bring in Trope. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I like that Leaf Storm.
Leaf Storm is for
Because
when
the obvious
we're
play here
out.
is the Wide Guard.
Yeah, they know I'm gonna wide guard, but I feel like it's too big of a risk. Because all I really need to do is just survive the Trick Room. Okay, they could have protected the Calyrex. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take this time to. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna Leaf Storm the Smeargle.
Yeah, because now you just showed Wide Guard. So it doesn't guarantee that they would remember it, but you showed it.
Yeah. Okay. Attack Rose. Yeah. +2 Fake Out.
I think they might just spore your own hands here.
They could. Yeah.
Like, that's the play I'd be going for here.
I mean, I probably would make that play too. Okay, so they're bad. Okay.
Okay,
And
crazy.
even if they Glacial Lance, I don't care now because I get off a Flame Charge low kick. Yep.
Okay, now that's just. Alright,
Okay.
so I'm not going to insult this person, but I'm going to say that that is not the best play. So, even if you get the speed drops.
Yeah, because Iron Hand's still under speeds. Okay, I definitely Wide Guard here. I don't risk it. And I Drain Punch a Smeargle so I don't get Spored. Because a Protect Spore play would ruin me. The
Yeah,
frame
basically
rate.
the reason why that play is helpful.
Oh,
Fire.
oh, that's where the tech came in. Okay. So it's now comes down to the speed tie. Actually, wait, no, it shouldn't have to. It shouldn't have to. Because as long as my Iron Hand survives, that's kind of what I need right now. Oh my god, okay.
How are you going to get those Urshifu?
I think I just attack it just in case, and then I protect Koraidon. Because I don't know the Urshifu set.
Okay, so going back to what I was explaining, Spore is still the best play,
Yeah,
even if you have Faint, because you just put it to sleep.
and then,
and
now
then,
you can just get a free feint.
Yeah, just get a free Faint. Like, it's not even, can't even like risk it like going for like low kick or something.
Okay. So, do I risk the 50-50 and low kick Calyrex, or do I protect Drain Punch?
You can protect Drain Punch to Urshifu.
Yeah. Oh, the frame rate. I love it.
Then
Oh, okay. I'm still in this. Actually, I probably just win.
no, it comes down to speed tie.
Okay, so this should give me enough to live a Glacial. Okay. It's gonna
Okay,
be a
but you're not
plus
living two.
It's gonna be a +2 high horsepower though.
Well, you just go for collision course.
Yeah, right. Since either they get knocked out by low kick or they get knocked out by high horse or collision course.
I don't think low kick drops this.
Okay. Well, only one way to find out. The frame rate's getting.
Yeah, might need to pause stream for like a little bit.
Okay. Does this knock out? Oh. Okay, it's a 50-50. It's 50-50. Okay, I won it.
You've been really good on these speed ties.
I mean, it depends on the game. See, but I've won games to speed ties. That's just sadly how this format is. Because the base 50s,
So
and the
many.
150s, and the 135s.
Well, there's not that many 150s. There's one 150, but it's like the most
Yeah, but
important.
the only 150 is Calyrex, so it's like, it's still important.
But it's the most important. It's like the most important.
Like, not only because it's one of the best restricteds, but also just because Calyrex's best counter is other Calyrex.
I think it was Alex Underhill who had the really banger tweet once where he said Calyrex's worst problem is Calyrex Shadow.
Okay, so my internet is running pretty bad right now, so instead, should I?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I feel like that could be pretty fire. Okay, so hold on, let me log out of my showdown so you guys don't find it out. I
don't think anyone's really.
I mean, yeah, but for all we know, good players can actually be watching the stream. At least good seniors. Because like,
Damn, we're calling Houston not a good player. That's crazy.
I'm talking about
Issa, are you gonna take that?
I'm talking about other people. He's probably better than me. Okay. Okay. So let me go mess with the proportions of this a little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna go for like about 10 minutes.
Okay. So since I'm gonna be the only one in here, I'm gonna go over my team, the spreads, just basically tell you what the team does. Okay, since the team was built around the idea of Tropius, fits really well onto Calix, Shadow Rider, and Koraidon. Because the idea here is that Word is really good for both Koraidon and Calix Shadow, because the best counters to both of these guys are both Calix forms, aka Calix Ice and Calix Shadow Rider. So Wide Guard just invalidates both, and then I think what sets Tropius apart from the other Tailwind setters is its move pool. Because if you look at like what Pokemon get Wide Guard, Helping Hand, and Tailwind that are, it's just Frostmoth and Pelipper. So what Tropius does is it also has Chlorophyll, which on my Fresno team it didn't have Chlorophyll as hardest. However, Chlorophyll is really good because that allows it to outspeed some really good targets. Like it can outspeed Adam and Urshifu and knock it out with a Leaf Storm. It could also just outspeed like. There's been games where it outspeeds like Tornadus and Calix Shadow to break a Sash, which is pretty useful. Okay, so there's nothing special about the Calix set. Yeah, but I believe the Cryon is EV to live a better attack. I'm pretty sure. I don't have my spreads imported into here. I should get into the habit of importing spreads. Okay, Calix Shadow Rider, Choice Specs. You know, it's a Life Orb I was calculating for, right? Life Orb. Oh. I'm pretty bad at remembering this kind of stuff. This spread was made for a different team. Where it had like, I want to say 180 speed, 116, and then 124 defense to live some physical hit, but I ended up changing it because I speed tied Zama. So I wanted to outspeed Whimsicott and hit the attack bump. Forgot what exact hit I was supposed to live. I'm pretty sure it was just have a good roll into the Calyrex, but again, not entirely sure because, well, made the spread a long time ago. And then Tropius' spread was also EV'd for Calix Shadow Rider, if I can remember. 36, 188. Okay, this is why you should never trust me with anything. I have real bad memory. Okay, yeah, I should write spreads down somewhere, but the special attack on here was to guarantee Oko's on a bulkier Urshifu, I think. And then okay, actually let's go over Chiyu first. Chiyu was added just because it's the best partner for Koraidon and Calix Shadow, because Beats of Ruin boosts Calix's damage, and then Koraidon's Sun boosts Chiyu's damage, so they just kind of like this triangle of synergy, without actually sharing any typings either. And then Iron Eyes, it is the Mirai counter, because it does well into Mirai either with Terra Electric or Terra Fairy. It also does well into Calix Ice, basically just gives me a Trick Room attacker. And then the spread was originally faster with less attack, but then since I needed the Trick Room counter, I lowered the speed. It was EV to do something. I got to research that before I make the video on it. Forgive my sneezing, I'm really bad right now. I got sick like yesterday. And then Gastrodon wasn't actually on the team first. The Pokemon I have, is it over here? Okay, here, so I'm just gonna create a new team. Okay, so my first idea for this team was Scizor, because the idea here was I wanted a counter to Terra Fairy Lunala, so I wanted bullet punch to do good damage, and then feint, which helps with opposing wide guards, which, as you saw in the previous match. So basically, Calix, Shadow, and Chiyu can just run amok on the opponent. But the reason why it didn't end up working was because it is simply just not a good Pokemon. Like, yes, it's base 130, but like max attack, adamant bullet punch still failed to OHKO Whimsicott, which felt really bad, honestly. So after that, I just kind of gave up.
Pattern. So mad right now.
Oh, what?
Aiden top 8 of the World Championships with Scizor, and he just called it bad Pokemon.
Okay, it's bad right now, okay? And then I originally had King Gambit to replace Scizor with like I chose safety goggles set, so I had another Among Us immunity with like Sucker Punch to deal with like Calyrex. But the reason why it didn't end up working is not because it's bad, but because I struggled into Kyogres and Zacian. So that's where I got the Gastrodon from. And if we look into the spread, I'm pretty sure this one is EV to, okay, this time I'm going to get it right. It is EV to, it was 132 and then 252. So it's supposed to take pretty much all from 116.
Is that body press?
No. Okay, I don't remember exactly what the bulk is for. It was to give me good rolls into Calyrex Ice, I know that. But also just because they've been running less attack. And then I had 60 in special attack for Landorus. Because, actually no, this was for bulky Landorus, right? Oh wait, helping hand. Okay, this is for regular Landorus. Just to guarantee a KO into like just standard Landorus, which finally I remembered what a spread does. So yeah, that's the team. I'm gonna have the paste in the description somewhere. I felt really good until after Milwaukee, where now it's just okay. And then now let me go close this. And then now let me get back to this. I feel like now should be a good time. Okay, I think okay, Eclipse 1634.
Alright.
Okay, this is my first Calyrex Tropicos. Okay.
That looks like Specs Pogus.
I agree, yeah. It does look like Specs Pogus because they only have like one pivot mon. Okay, so. Okay, Sea Tank Prism and about the hard press Iron Hands. You usually run that for Flutter Mane, however, Heavy Slam does that better, and so does Wild Charge on a Miraidon team, so it feels useless. Okay, so. Leads. Okay, I feel like Miraidon Tropius does really well here. With Calyrex hand, actually, yeah, Calyrex hands at the back. How do you feel about that? I honestly might just drop Calyrex for Chiyu.
It's kind of weak for. It's kind of weak into a Torn League, no?
I mean, they set up.
I feel like an Iron Hands Calyrex Shadow Lead actually looks good into this.
I'm willing to test it out. It doesn't automatically lose to anything.
Yeah.
Unless it's like, unless Tornadus could somehow lower, like, I guess like a crit Terraghost, Specs, Astral Barrage, and Bleak Wind could kind of cook me, but probably not happening. Tropius Torn, okay. I have an urge to Nasty Plot here, but I know it isn't the best play.
Yeah, I agree. That's not the best play.
I feel like just getting like... Okay, they're not Sash on Torn. So they're probably Cloak Torn, Specs Pagos. Actually, if they're not bulky Pagos, I could just get a free Psychic. Like Fake Out Psychic. Pretty easy play.
So this is one of the issues with Tropius, Specs Pogo, is you're so weak to fake out. That's why we saw my goat Wilfred use Frgraph on his team, because it's a good rider and mitigate that fake out issue. So I feel like Tropius team is how the future should be adding Frgraph.
Yeah, I feel like most Specs Tropicos teams should have it. Like that should be like a borderline requirement.
Frgraph is a very, very good. That's a slow torn. Hold on.
I mean, actually, wait, it's slower than their Pagos. What?
Yeah.
Is that Scarf Pago? Actually, no, that's not Scarf Pagos. I
Yeah,
definitely.
'cause
I try Drain Punch.
You're strong.
Punch because Drain Punch should knock out from
Yeah.
this range.
it gives you a little bit of healing.
Yeah. So even if it doesn't knock out, so their Tropicos does effectively nothing this game. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
so that's their
definitely.
Taylor gone.
Yeah. So now their Calyrex is way less flexible as well.
Also, Pagos, mid.
Also, the Bleakwood Miss was important because now I get to keep Sash.
Yeah. And I'm assuming their sash is on their Chen Power, right? It's not very safe.
I'm assuming this is Pal and Calyrex in the back. Is either Pal Calyrex or Urshifu Calyrex?
I don't imagine you bring Urshifu, because like, Urshifu looks kind of weak to this team. You got Gastrodon, you got Koraidon,
Actually, yeah, good point.
Iron Hands.
I just realized right now, but Gastrodon is a good deterrent for water types as well. I didn't like put
Yeah.
it on the team as a deterrent. I put it on the team so I can like just beat Swordfish.
Alright, you could just go Terragos Astral here.
Well,
I don't feel like
you did
Terra-
add it. One, then if you added it for Swordfish.
I mean, I didn't add it to like deter the Kyogre. I added it to beat the Kyogre. There's kind of a difference. Okay, wait. If their Sash is on Pal, so yeah, wait. This is free. This is free. And then I
And
just
Wild
wild
Charge.
charge. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Right. This is free.
This is McFree.
Yeah. This is why Pagos is bad. Like really bad. Watch this be.
Unless your name is Wilfred.
Okay.
Watch this be Sash.
Actually, I have seen some Lord Pal around for sure.
Yeah, so yeah. Lord Pal one. Also, this guy's
Oh
not
my
like a-
god.
That's Specs.
No, that's
Oh.
a crit. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, because then that probably they would have to double hit Bleakwind there, and if they don't double hit, you can still win the game. Down.
Okay, wait. Please KO Torn. Okay, it is Sash Calyrex. Okay. They definitely Bleak Winded. Okay.
Hit. Yes. Okay.
This got really bad fast. Okay, so. Okay, since I see an out. Actually, okay, do you think they'll rain dance after they set up Tailwind?
Yeah, probably.
Actually, wait, this is actually really bad because I teared Calyrex. Now Pal has free reign over my team. Okay, so if they're gonna rain dance, then I have to Leaf Storm right now.
Yeah.
Imagine they just go for the Astral Bleak Wind.
Go straight for Astral.
Oh,
Yo.
yeah, that's what the speed EVs are
Wait.
for.
This for Defiant. Is this Defiant Torn?
Shouldn't be, no. Okay. Okay, they missed the Tropius. Pretty good.
That's massive. You know what else is massive?
Okay, okay, okay. I could definitely still lose this for sure. Okay. So they
You
don't
do-
know I have Wide Guard, I think.
This Crawdon's a goat, which I don't think it is.
Okay, what do you think I
should
should
drop
do
to it.
here? I'm thinking Flame Charge and Wide Guard.
I got your only play. Alright.
Is they're not gonna Tailwind because they don't know I have Tailwind. Oh. Okay. So I basically just lose. Wait. Does Karan live Spinner?
Come on, Cry.
Okay, no.
It's because it's Life Orb.
Okay, that crit on hands could have potentially mattered. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, right. It is Lord.
If that was not Lord, Gastrodon would live. 2 flame charges. No, actually, no matter what, you would have lost there. Because they're faster.
No, but here's the thing. What you got Flame Charge would KO, and then it just spam Wide Guard.
Sucker Punch.
But they're not Sash, so they die to Flame Charge.
If they were Sash. Because if they're Life Orb, you Ice Bear.
Oh wait, yeah, right. Okay, record. I forgot where my record is. There.
Why are you... Wait, hold on. You're Ice Bear with Rillaboom.
Yeah, wait, why? Okay, 1669. Okay. I have 8 games left. 8 games. Oh, I'm...
Just the idea.
What did she do again? Okay, I'm pretty sure she led...
Hold on.
She led
It was-
Frigg Mirai with
Yeah.
Iron Hands Callie in the back. I led Calyrex Chiyu, so...
Yeah, I think you should do Calyrex Chi again. But
Yeah,
I think you go Gastrodon next instead of the back, because I don't think you bring Gastrodon. Gastrodon looks kind of weak here.
Honestly, I see it.
Because Gastrodon's bad into the Iron Hands, bad into the Miraidon, bad into the Calyrex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely terroring either, like, Chiyu or Iron Hands this game.
Your way to... I think I played this... I think I saw this person at USC. I did not play him, but... Hold on, you could just go... Hear me out. You go Terragos, Dark Pulse, and Astral here.
Terraghost or who?
To you. Actually, don't even Terraghost.
Yeah, why would I Terraghost on Chiyu?
Actually, Terraghost your Shadow Rider.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, so... Actually, yeah, this is a pretty good play, no matter what they do. Like, if they don't Terra Freegraph, then it could potentially be bad. If they get inside...
No, because if they don't Terra Freegraph, then he gets single target. Because Dark Pulse is going to pick up the Freegraph.
And then I Terraghost.
Unless you don't think it is. Yeah, you Terraghost Astral.
Yeah, because
What are you
last
doing?
game they didn't Terrastallize Freegraph.
26 and 11 good.
I'd say no, because it's not good for points. My goal is points. Freegraph went for Protect.
I forgot the Freegraph had Protect.
I forgot to, don't worry.
This is the same
Actually-
thing we played before.
Yeah, that is exactly what they went for before. So what that's telling me is that they're gonna crit for no reason other than just funny.
Well, crit KOs.
Oh my goodness. Wait, since I could have snarled that whole time.
Isn't that what we went for game 1?
Yes.
I still can't believe that. You should not be Protect on bro.
Yeah, that's throwing.
Why do you need? I mean, it would be nice to have if you had it, but like.
Wait, this is the game I lost to Psychic, which we'll call it, because Psychic
Oh, it's Death
uses the
Drop.
Death Drop, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so... who do I bring?
Calyrex is...
Probably Iron Hands?
I think Brandon... Yeah. Oh, if you had an Encore on Calyrex, this would have been so nice.
I could have
Because
probably...
that would
ran
knock him
Encore.
really out of position.
Okay, definitely just Astral and... Or do I predict to protect and I just wild charge psychic?
I think we're gonna Terra their Ice Rider. You can go for mid-ground play and just attack your Shadow Rider and low kick the Calyrex. Do like a mid-ground play.
No, because then next turn they just Glacial Lance and foul play if they get in Trick Room. So yeah, I'm gonna predict the protect. I'm gonna predict the protect. Oh, got it. Okay, so good thing to know. I'm really good with predictions.
I'm sitting in Trick Room. Nice.
Yeah, they definitely go Trick Room here. I wouldn't see why not. Okay, so I could do one of two things. I can attack the Frgraph and Astral Barrage, or I just protect and low kick.
I think you go for protected low kick here.
Yeah, I agree. Because even if Iron Hands goes down, which it very much could, I just bring in Gastrodon. And that should KO the Frgraph. And even then, I don't know who the Frgraph is targeting. It's either it's gonna Psychic one of the two slots. Just Psychic even pick up? No. Okay. So Drain Punch and Astral Barrage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that should be relatively game. I mean,
I don't think it's game, but you're gonna get pretty far ahead.
Yeah, very far ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's basically I just get a free good position.
How many turns of Trick Room are left?
Every time I say 3, but I feel like it's 3.
I feel like it's.
Check.
I think it is 3.
Just stop asking me the Trick Room turns when it's on turn 3, because I always say 3. So I just click big attacks. That's kind of what I have to do here. Is either fake out the Iron Hands or they Glacial Lance it
Check
and
the
attack.
check the amount of Trick Room left.
Yeah, just in case. 2. Okay, 2.
And you can just go Astral Barrage and low kick.
Which one?
Low kick the Calyrex. Drop it.
Actually, yeah.
You'll die.
So basically, just guarantees gets knocked out this turn. Either guarantees gets knocked out, or a Miraidon comes in and gets knocked out.
I think everything on our team, if I remember correctly, was at 50. It was at the 49 speed tier.
Yeah,
Which is really annoying.
their Calyrex. Basically, this is just like a coin flip on top of a coin flip.
This is
Okay,
2 coin
okay.
flips, yeah.
I won the first.
Alright,
Coin
that's the
flip.
important coin flip.
Yes, that was the important one.
Because if you get that one, that means you just don't have to deal with this one.
Oh wait, I win. Unless they para. Actually, even if they para, which we call it, Gastrodon picks up Miraidon.
Wild Charge can't para.
It can't para.
No.
I always thought it was like Flare Blitz, where that one could burn.
No, it does not para.
Okay, but yeah, I just protect Calyrex and I guaranteed win. Unless it's like Scarf Miraidon, but it's not. Watch it be Booster Energy Miraidon. Trust.
No, because you outfed it earlier into the game. Feels really nice whenever you get these like win cons that are like guaranteed.
Yeah, it does. And I feel like the whole reason why I won this game is because I got that one call with the Frgraph. Just getting that chip onto it was very necessary.
Yeah. Just... Okay. It doesn't matter what you hit, but
Yeah, I could very well just hit myself and I wouldn't care.
yeah. All right.
Okay. 27-11, so my differential is 16 right now.
I think we start off with differential of so it's 21.
Minus 8, so that was 13.
Start off with the differential. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
we said
so-
we need to end with a differential of 7, right? At least.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see, where am I? It hasn't updated. It should know. No casual battle. Ew. Disgusting. Okay, I'm just assuming it's not going to update, but whatever.
Yeah.
I think 1700 should guaranteed me maybe a top 16. Okay, wait. I played against this guy at Worlds, so I know he's not that good. Okay.
I think I put this guy at
Cool
the
Bushcraft.
correct guy.
Okay, so I feel like
Gotta
Tropius.
be,
I feel like Tropius lead. Tropius CSR.
I don't agree, but okay.
I mean, what else would we lead here?
I feel like an Iron Hands lead looks really good into this. Like an Iron
I
Hands.
see it. And then with Crydon and
Right on Tropius.
yeah, speed control and wide guard's pretty important here.
Yeah.
Because if they get off Tailwind and I don't have Tropius, there's just no stopping the Calyrex and Crydon.
Yeah.
Okay, I played this guy at Worlds. He's pretty chill, but he just makes like standard plays, or like, kind of more brainless kind of stuff. You get what I mean?
Yeah, kind of like the more like, dude, just make a call. Like he makes like the most obvious play every single turn.
Mm-hmm. So you don't have
That's
to
how
overthink
Benjamin-
this one.
That's how I noticed like Ben plays.
Mm-hmm.
They're like better pieces than you, so I'm just gonna make the most obvious play every single turn.
Whimsicott Koraidon. Okay. They're probably cloak on whims, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So they protect Koraidon for sure.
I think it's just protect set Tailwind.
Yeah, protect Tailwind for sure. So,
You can switch out your CSR into Koraidon actually, if you really want to.
okay, but what I fake out here? Because they have Encore.
I don't think you fake out. I think you could just drain punch the cot here.
Just in case it's Sash.
Well, yeah, and it just gets you a little bit of chip.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I see it. Is there protect Koraidon here, or they just play around the fact? Actually, no, they definitely protect Koraidon here. Because if even if I fake out,
Not so risky. Because
yeah.
if you fake out, if you go Terradust Astral,
yeah. Okay, yeah.
wait, is your Koraidon need to live close combat? Is that focus for?
No. No
Okay.
way, it's for close combat. Okay, but
I'm trying to make you look good, but like,
Okay, but I'll check if it does. Life Orb. And then close combat. Into Koraidon with 68. 68, 4. It's a roll. Okay, so do I Terrafire Flame Charge?
yeah, the cot and then
Yeah.
because if they go close combat, low kick will pick up after. Defense drop and life over cool.
Actually, then maybe Terrafire was a throw, but
Well,
I expect them to
they're-
be Clam,
in
honestly.
case they're not. Well, in case the Moonblast to your Koraidon.
Game rate is dipping so much.
Yeah, the two Terrafire Koraidons are not great for the frame rate.
Should I just like restart my Switch or something?
Probably after this game.
Yeah. Of course not during the game. Oh my god. Okay, he's sending it into the Iron Hands.
He's Brian Hands, he's fine. He's
Yeah.
thugging.
Is that lore?
He's
I
thugging.
don't
He's
think it's
thugging.
lore. Okay, look it.
It's
It's
not lore.
Clam. It's Clam. Okay, so I got the information out of it.
Yeah. I think you're going to Tropius here.
Yeah, it's a risky call because I don't know like what he's gonna click. So I either wide guard or go for Tailwind. So
You
basically, it's
wide
just-
guard here.
yeah, I feel like White Guard's just the overall better play. Plus, he just Astro Barrages for sure. How many turns of Tailwind are left? 2, right? Yes, 2. Okay, Collision Course to Crydon and Wide Guard.
Or do you? Okay, this is weird. Again, this is a really terrible matchup. Like,
Actually, wait, I flame. Should I break the sash right now, just in case?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking just break the sash.
And honestly, you get that Tailwind. You get that Tailwind.
I'm thinking it's way too big of a risk right now.
I think you get too far behind if you don't set Tailwind. Alright.
No.
Never mind, I
there's
thought they were good.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought they were good, sorry.
I mean, I've played against them before, so I know how good they are, which is not.
Crazy.
Oh my god, okay, that did way more than I thought. Okay. So now, let's go either get up Tailwind, which is really good for me. Okay, so either they knock out the Tropius and I guaranteed get up Tailwind, or I guarantee get Shadow in, or Tropius
Yeah.
lives, and I Collision Course their Crydon for the knockout, and I Leaf Storm next turn.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much a winning play for me either way.
I think we played that one's pretty well. We could just
Like, some better plays could have been made, but I think I'm just playing, like, the play here is just pretty consistent, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming they're gonna go Psychic and Flame Charge here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I get knocked out by Flame Charge, but it doesn't matter from right now. Yeah, because I'm still
Okay,
plus...
alright, you have to risk Speed Tie here.
Do I risk it? Okay, since I either...
You have to.
Okay, since I either attack the Calyrex or attack the Crydon with... Okay, so... Okay. Okay, so does Collision Course pick up Crydon?
I don't
mean,
think.
Judging on how much it did to me, it might.
Yeah. But again, it doesn't matter. You have to go for the Speed Tie.
Actually, yeah, I feel like knocking out that Crydon is good because if I win the speed tie, then Scarf Chiyu doesn't lose me the game immediately.
Come on. Pick up.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Speed Tie, Speed Tie, Speed Tie, Speed Tie, Speed Tie, Speed Tie.
Okay.
Speed Tie, Speed Tie.
It's completely on the speed tie right now if they have Chiyu in the back. If it's Chiyu or... Okay.
If it was on Bolt, it might have been on the Speed Tie as well.
Okay, they disconnect. Yeah, that sounds like them.
Yeah. Kowie's a Rager.
Yeah, like, I believe, like turn...
I put him at NA. I see he, like, spiked his switch after I beat him.
Yeah, I know at Worlds, like, he switched his Raging Bolt for instant, and then his Calyrex got KO'd by, like, Lash Out and Body Press, and then he scrambled, but then he just quit without getting a point of damage. Okay, wait. 1697. Okay.
I want to say one more win. I think one more win gets you points.
Guaranteed. Yeah. I think I risk it. Because I know
Okay.
that 1700 barrier is pretty much you get points.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's top 32 this GC though. That's the thing.
Yeah, because a lot of the good players aren't doing this one.
Okay, it's
Oh,
someone
God,
with a
like
similar rating.
Tony.
Who's Big Tony?
Sounds like a sumo wrestler.
Okay, so this is very
Big
much
Tone!
this is very much hyper offense that is Specs Pagos.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the support around it like some common teams do.
Okay, so it's either lead Iron Hands or I think Calyx Iron Hands should be fine.
Yeah.
At you buff the lead Koraidon Fluttermane, that's the thing.
Yeah, then that gets kind of dead.
Lead to make. My number one lead into that is Koraidon Tropius.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just better into a lot of things as well, just because like,
Yeah.
if it lead,
And
they lead
then-
Tropicos, then I could Leaf Storm, Collision Course. If they lead like Raging Bull, I can Helping Hand, Collision Course, and then I've guaranteed a Calyx Iron Hands at the back, right?
Yeah.
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 This is actually a pretty tough matchup to go out with.
Yeah. Oh god, and you're playing Big Tony, the sumo wrestler, so.
Okay. Dragonite Fluttermane. Okay, that's not what I expected.
That's not what I expected either. He's just gonna type into the chat that I expected that.
Okay.
Guarantee you.
On Koraidon to Scout, and then Leaf Storm to Fluttermane.
I think you said Tailwind. I don't think you Leaf Storm. Because I think this is one of your. I think one of your only opportunities to set Tailwind this game.
Yeah. Actually, you're completely right about that. Just because, like, Dragonite without Terra isn't the most threatening thing right now. They probably Icy
Yeah.
Wind. Okay, I'm not even sure if Icy Wind picks up. I'm pretty sure I live barely. Deagling. Wait, it's time to find out if they're specs.
Okay. It's important calc.
No.
That's not specs.
That is the least specs Fluttermane I've ever seen. Okay, I feel like we just doubled the Flutter now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Flame.
Wait, Flame. Actually, I don't need Flame Charge. I don't need Flame Charge. I just Blitz. I
Yeah,
split the
Blitz.
recoil. The recoil. It'll be fine.
Actually, yeah, that's right. Probably good for you if you die. Because then that gets your Shadow Rider in easy.
Okay, I just don't die. This does like almost half. Yeah. So that
Almost
minimizes
half.
the recoil.
That's
puts you-
definitely an easy speed.
Yeah. Especially with Terra. No, that's not E-speed range if they're not terroring. If they're not terroring because they have Pagos. Do I go for the Helping Hand Collision Course right now? Do I do it?
In KO you, they have spot.
Yeah, because if they terror the Dragonite, then Iron Hands.
The Iron Hands can just pick it up. Then the.
Okay. They might have Terrified. They might have Terrified. Okay.
Turn.
They might have targeted the Tropius, but I honestly doubt it. But this is just like, I don't think we lose that much ground right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because like Calyx just
Tropius.
Okos the Koraidon and Iron Hands Okos the Dragonite.
Yeah.
Also, the frame rate was so bad that for a split second, I thought it should call Koraidon lived on 5.
Same thing with the Tropius there.
I would not think Tropius lived that in a million years. Like
Bro,
even
he's
if
the
it was
go. I
like,
don't think.
even if they're like minimum
Am I-
attack and with attack lowering nature, that still doesn't KO. Actually, that still does.
Psychic can just pick up the Koraidon.
Yep.
You want Drain Punch here because Drain Punch is not going to KO the Dragonite, but it's gonna, not give him a free switch. But I feel like Low Kick will.
Low kick doesn't, no.
Isn't Dragonite like a big boy?
He's definitely a big boy, so I'm thinking to just a low kick, just because I don't think he's gonna switch. Even if he doesn't, even if he switches, he doesn't get Terra Shell, which is important. E-speed into you, yeah, that's probably the better play to make here.
Oh, I made a best play. You should have just went straight for Drain Punch because that doesn't ice. I keep on forgetting it's not Shadow Rider. It's at the back. So that gives him a free switch.
I'm not sure if Drain Punch KO'd though.
It wouldn't have, but 2 E-speeds would not have KO'd.
You're right. Okay, but I should still win. Unless, like, does Specs Pogos pick up from here?
It shouldn't.
Actually,
And
wait.
then two
Oh, yeah, right. He can't Terra. Wait,
Can't
so
Terra.
I win.
Drain Punch.
Because Kron gets knocked out here, and the best they could do is, like, Earth Power. He's like, the only move that can beat both Mons is Earth Power. Maybe. I don't think there's a move that wins them this.
And our hands are just the GOAT.
Yeah, exactly.
He's Brian here.
Okay, and with that, I get points from the GC.
Alright.
Yep, easy.
My backseating had to, like, carry this. Alright, it's like a... Then...
I mean, it didn't completely carry, however, it was a really good help.
Alright.
Yeah, because we were in... Oh my goodness.
Chat already strong.
Yeah. I feel like it was just nice to have, like, extra confirmation on the moves, especially from, like, good players.
Yeah. Alright, that should be about... Oh, that was a high-rated guy. That should be about 17, 15?
Yeah.
Because, you normally get right around 16, and that guy was literally your rating.
17-12. Okay, I'm 4th place.
Oh.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Yeah, that should get you at least top 8 in NA.
Top 8 in NA. Okay, top 8 in NA, but aren't divided by region, right?
No, they are.
Wait, they are divided by region, like by Europe and stuff?
I thought that's how Cohen got so many from
No, it's just because he's
Double
good.
G. No, because I think there was like 6 Japanese players ahead of him, but he still got first.
Actually, I'm gonna go look at my own and see, like, okay, just to see how it is. Okay. So bear with me for a second. I'm gonna log into my stuff.
Yeah, Cohen is a good player. I do agree with that, but
Okay. It doesn't show password, right? Oh, okay. I'm good.
and also they're not, your stream's not going to see it, and I'm not going to be a degenerate and copy it.
Okay, actually remember my password because for some reason, the Pokemon.com like requires you to have a symbol in it, which is just annoying. Is it an underscore? Okay, play Pokemon page.
Yeah, that's how Adam Coulson got 2nd place inside of the GC.
Okay, hold on. The GCs, okay, so 12 out of 122. Okay, did I place 12
Is that last
overall?
GC?
That was Global Challenge 2. So it was the one I used Koraidon Dondozo. Okay, I placed 12 overall. I got top, what you call it, top 16 points. So no, they don't divide regions.
Alright.
Okay. Actually, wait, how many points did I have for that one? Because, actually, let me go look at the Grand Challenge. Did I cut the Grand Challenge? Actually, yes, I did. I cut the 3rd Grand Challenge with my SAC team. Okay, let me go try to find. Okay, so it's 26. So let me go find how many that was. Okay, filter, Scarlet. So let's see, was this around the time? Actually, okay, so it's about here. No, that one's not it. This one's not it. Okay, wait, 1712 was enough for top 32. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait, you still here?
Yep.
Okay, so I got top 32 with 1712. So I'm not sure if that'll be enough for top 16.
Okay, but that last wait, was that one factoring Japanese people?
No, it's a grand challenge.
Also, remember GCs, like the numbers start decreasing as more top players stop doing them.
Okay, but at the same time, this is closer to World, so the more lower players would be playing.
True. Do you want to go one more?
Okay, let me go look at the kicker. I think honestly, I'll just look tomorrow. Okay, so let's see. Top 32 points. The kicker is 65 people. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm good, right? If the kicker is 65 in seniors, so I definitely have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be guaranteed.
All right.
Okay, yeah, that was a good run. Good run. I'm probably gonna record some like videos or is the Among Us stuff still going on?
They're about done. They go till about 10.
Okay.
Also, I just don't want to deal with Ari and Francesca shit right now.
Yeah, wait. Do you know Ari actually? Like, are they junior, young senior, older senior?
They're a junior. I'm just not really. I've never been a big fan of your kids and stuff, so I just.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so yeah, I'm done with the GC for the night. I think I'm just gonna eat dinner now. I'm hungry.
Wait, hold on. The stream is off, right?
No, it's on.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, actually, I don't think I could create a rental yet. Actually, let me check if I could create a rental to have on screen.
No, you have to wait till the GC's over.
Okay.
Over.
Okay, I'm gonna end it. Thank you, Connor, for the help today. It was,
Yep.
Plus, I think out of the group, you're just one of the nicer ones to talk to.
Yeah.
Don't tell them I said that. We might still be on
I'm
stream.
going to.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still on stream.
Yeah. See you guys.